Wrapping up Tua's rookie season, a lot of fans have doubts, and some fans are even questioning if Tua can be the long term answer for the Miami Dolphins. Today, though, I want to break down his film and really analyze what he does well and what he does poor, and answer the question if he can be the long term solution for the Dolphins. So let's get into the film. Jumping into this first play, I really want to highlight what Tua does extremely well, and that's how great he is at working in the RPO system. So pre-snap here, we're going to see a simple RPO by the Dolphins. We got the option to hand off the inside zone to the left here, or we can pull it and throw the out route. Basically, the read for Tua is going to be reading the defender circled in gold. If he steps up to play the run, he's going to throw the out route. If he sinks back, he's just going to hand it off. At the snap of the ball, we're going to see the defender circled in gold step up to play the run. This is going to create enough space here for the out route to work underneath. Tua knows this, so he pulls it, gets his feet set quick, and throws a strike to the sideline. I'll have the play roll from the top one more time at full speed, but just keep an eye on how Tua makes the correct read here, gets his feet set right, gets his mechanics right to throw a strike down the sideline, picking up a nice chunk yardage play. Jumping into this next play, I want to stay on the exact same topic of Tua and his RPOs because this is truthfully the best part of his game and what he executes so well. It's heavy carryover from what we've seen him do in college, and he's coming to the next level and doing it once again at an extremely high level. Looking pre-snap here, we see the Bills are dropping into a cover one man, and offensively, we're going to see the Dolphins dialing up another one of their RPO concepts here. We're going to have the option to hand the ball off and run inside zone to the right, or we can throw the flat route outside. The read's going to come down to the DB that's in man coverage with the tight end here. If he gets picked off by the slant route, or if he steps up to play the run, all Tua has to do is dump it off into the flats and let the tight end turn upfield. And at the snap of the ball, we're going to see the DBs step up here, get caught underneath of the slant, being too focused on the run. Tua reads it perfectly, pulls the ball, and now all he has to do is dump it off to his tight end in the flats and allow him to turn upfield and run after the catch with all of this green grass. What initially was just a 2-yard dump down to the flats is now a 20-yard pickup by the offense. And that's what's so great about the RPO systems is that you can out-scheme defenses and you can pick up big chunk yardage plays without having to drop back in 5 to 7-step drops or risk slinging the ball 20, 30 yards down the field and throwing an interception. And that's why it's so good that Tua can be so efficient and so effective in this RPO game. He can dump a 2-yard pass into the flats and turn it into a 20-yard pickup, all based off of scheme, all based off his ability to read and diagnose what the defense is giving him. There's no doubt about it, Tua does a great job reading defenses pre-snap and even post-snap. And that's where I want to look at in this next play, his ability to read pressures, understand where they're coming from, and how he handles pressure. So offensively, I really want to just focus on the tight end here running this quick slant across the middle of the field. But defensively pre-snap, we got a cover one blitz from the Bengals here, and we can key on this because we got a linebacker widening out to the top of the screen following the running back. And now that we know it's man coverage, we can key on the blitz coming here at the bottom of the screen because we got 3 defenders for only 2 receivers. So that means there's only one option for this linebacker here. He's either going to sink and play a robber roll across the middle of the field, or he's going to come off the edge. And at the snap of the ball, we're going to see that edge pressure trigger here. Tua diagnoses it quickly, knows he has to throw hot. That's exactly what he does here. He's going to throw an attack at the pressure into that vacated window from that defender blitzing, picking a nice positive yardage play here, not taking a sack, not taking an unnecessary hit. Once again, I'll have to play roll from the top, but this is a big-time play for a rookie, being able to diagnose pressure, being able to attack pressure, and not take unnecessary hits. There's no doubt about it, Tua is extremely smart. He knows how to diagnose what the defense is giving him quickly. He's extremely efficient in working in the underneath game. But I do have to flip gears here, and now I want to really highlight one of his biggest negatives, and that's his ability to throw the deep ball. Pre-snap, we got a cover one man look from the Bengals, and I really want to focus at the bottom of the screen, the go route here by the receiver. And at the snap of the ball, the receiver gets a great release here, getting over top of the corner. And to Tua's credit, he does a great job holding the middle field safety here. And this allows a window to open up here for Tua to take a deep shot. All he has to do is place it out and in front of the receiver. The safety's too far away to make a big hit on him. The corner's too far behind the receiver. But instead, Tua places the ball behind his receiver, almost like a back shoulder fade, making the receiver have to work back through the corner, forcing an incomplete pass. I'll have to play roll from the top, but just keep an eye on the way Tua manipulates that middle field safety to help create that window over the top for the receiver to work into. There is some positives from this play, but you can't ignore the fact that this is very bad ball placement. This is a type of play that you need to hit on if you want to win football games. This is the type of play you need to hit on if you want to be a franchise quarterback. Jumping to this next play, I want to stay on the exact same topic of ball placement and accuracy. So pre-snap, we see the Chargers, they're dropping into a cover 3 look. And offensively, I really just want to focus on the seam route here, which is a great call to attack cover 3. And at the snap of the ball, Tua's going to do a great job here staring down the middle field safety, not allowing the middle field safety to jump or guess early on the seam route. And it allows this window to open up inside for Tua to fit a shot in here. But once again, we see spotty accuracy by Tua by instead of placing it inside for his tight end, he's going to place it to the back shoulder of the tight end, getting a tip ball here, which should have been intercepted. Once again, he does a great job here processing the defense, being able to hold that middle field safety with his eyes to create that window for this throw. But now he's got to execute the throw. Now he's got to be pinpoint accurate and pick up those big chunk yardage plays, like I said, especially if he wants to win football games and if he wants to be a franchise quarterback. Overall, there's a lot to like about Tua. We've seen him handle pressure extremely well. We've seen him work effectively out of the RPO system. He's also shown flashes of off-script playmaking ability to buy time outside of the pocket and be able to keep his eyes down the field, allowing his receivers and buying his receivers time to get open. Also, I can't deny Tua throws with a natural touch on the football, especially down on the goal line when he's throwing those jump balls, those back shoulders fades to his big targets like Mike Gesicki and Devontae Parker. On top of that as well, Tua's also showing flashes of great anticipation, throwing before the receiver even breaks on his route. Like I said, he's shown a lot of high-level things for a young quarterback, and that's why I think he has a very solid foundation moving forward, and that's why I think he still has potential to be a franchise quarterback for Miami. But like I said, we can't really ignore all the negatives, though. I think a few key points we have to keep an eye on heading into year 2 is his accuracy, if he's going to be able to build off of that and be more consistent throwing deep down the field, if he can work on his ball placement, be able to place the ball more consistently and more accurately. And I think that's going to be a big telltale sign heading to year 2 if he's on the right path. I think it will also help him if the Dolphins attack this draft by drafting more weapons for him, draft him a superstar running back like maybe Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, or you can even go about the route of drafting a guy like Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, Kyle Pitts, someone that's going to be able to be a weapon for Tua on the offensive side of the ball. Let me know your guys' thoughts, though. Is Tua the franchise quarterback for Miami? Who should the Dolphins draft this year? Let me know in the comments down below. Love hearing from you guys. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys subscribe. I post breakdowns weekly or bi-weekly. But I love hearing from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.